Okay, yeah guys, welcome to this quick little tutorial on TFAR. Just cover the basic steps, what it is, how to use it, all that sort of stuff. Alright, so first things first, you can change any of the controls for the radios in the options menu here. The ones that are important are the open the shortwave, open the long range, and speaking volume, and the transmits, both the shortwave and the long range. You don't have to bother with any of the others if you don't want to. Of course you can do, but it's not essential. Okay, so let's go ahead, open the short range radio with Control P, and this is what you'll see in all the missions. You've got your current channel you're on and your frequency. Up here you've got the volume, you can increase it, decrease it. Channel switch down here, got your NTA frequency, which hopefully from now on you shouldn't have to use. Up there clears it. This, again, you don't really have to use it, just puts your radio onto speakers, which is quite annoying for everybody else, so don't really press it. Here you got the additional channel, which again you never use, and here's your stereo settings, which will switch it to your either your left ear, your right ear, or just both. Again, unless you're a team leader, this isn't really any use, so you can just leave it as it is. So, say you had to change the channel, again, just press that. If you had to change your frequency, select that with your mouse, delete it, put in a new one on your numpad, so, and click enter again. But yeah, that's nice and simple. Voila, and now it's on that, and it'll stay on that even if you switch. Alright, and then to close it, close your radio, just press escape, and it's pretty much it for controlling. To talk, it is caps lock, and if you see the bottom right of your screen, you get a nice little box that says you're transmitting over the radio, and what channel and frequency it is. One thing, if you're a team leader, if you're wondering if somebody's using the shortwave or the long range, if you listen to the shortwave, it's got a nice little click, like that, and the long range has a nice little bleep, like that. So that's pretty much it for the shortwave. We'll move on to the long range now. Again, if you never intend to take a team leader, it's kind of pointless watching this bit, so you can go play with the cat or something. Okay, so bring it up, Alt P. This is what you get. Looks way more complicated than it is. You got your channels, so you can just press your way through, like that, pretty self-explanatory. Same way for changing the frequency as the shortwave. So you select it, type in the new number in, and then press the frequency button there. Again, you got your increased volume and your decreased volume down here. You got your speakers here. This is useful if you're the squad lead and you've got a medic and you just want him to know when you're speaking over it or people are talking to you. So you click the speakers, he'll be able to hear incoming messages and stuff. I just tend to leave it on headphones. Clear frequency and your stereo settings here. What I tend to do is switch it to the left one and then do the shortwave over to the right ear, change the volumes a bit. It just makes it a bit easier to distinguish what's coming over what radio and stuff. Again, as I say, you can tell when you're transmitting it because you get a nice little bleep, and down the bottom right you get the nice box telling you what radio you're on, what channel you're on, what frequency, yada yada yada. So pretty simple. And your normal TeamSpeak button just does direct speech. Again, I've got my TeamSpeak to do a little click like that, so I know when I'm talking over it and stuff, which is quite helpful. And to change your speaking volume over that, it is Control Tab. You can see the bottom right. It tells you what voice volume you're on. Whispering is for like people who are right next to you, like say at the firing position there. Anywhere past that won't be able to hear me. Talking again, probably to the end, near enough, start disappearing. Yelling, they'll be able to hear me all the way back there at the concrete barriers sort of thing. Again, you normally just leave that on normal, otherwise it gets annoying. If you don't have any radios, just bang it up to yelling, it just makes things a lot easier. Alright, so that's pretty much it for TFAR. Sounds way more complicated than it is to use. So, yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next one.